Hi, my name is Dr. Barry McCauley, and I am the discipline lead for geospatial surveying and digital construction within the School of Surveying and Construction Innovation. And today's webinar will focus on our Springboard funded 1 year add-on BS Honours in BIM Digital Construction. The presentation today will discuss initially just a very high level overview of TU Dublin, then we'll focus on the programme, also look at how to apply, and then provide some further details that you can reach out to myself or a member of the team to ask any further questions. So just to start in regards to TU Dublin, for anyone that is new to TU Dublin in regards to applying for any particular position, we are Ireland's largest technological university. We are also the first technological university. We offer a range of course and disciplines from PhD to PG Cert to ordinary bachelor's degree to honours to a number of different postgraduate studies and options. Each year we enrol more than 3,000 students in our part-time and continuing education courses. And why should you undertake part-time undergraduate study? Well, to upskill, to keep yourself relevant, to further and develop your career perspectives, and also to help you develop personal goals and lifelong learning milestones. Just a bit more about TU Dublin. We have 3,500 staff members. We have over 30,000 students with 138 nationalities with 5 different locations in Ireland, predominantly obviously within Dublin. We have 55 plus part-time undergraduate courses. We have multiple supports for students that will ensure to make your journey with us as seamless as possible. And we have minor, major, supplement and special purpose awards, so we cater for every level of learner. And the course that we're going to focus on today is one of our Springboard offerings, and I'll explain what that means when we progress into the presentation. Just a bit of information about our locations. We have locations in Blanchardstown, Tala, Ainger Street, Bolton Street and Grangegorman. But the one where you will be visiting in regards to BSc Honours in BIM is the Bolton Street campus. And that'll be important when we move towards the schedule, which I'll spend a bit of time in today's webinar discussing, what your commitment will be required in order to successfully navigate through the course. Our BSc Honours in BIM represents a number of BIM orientated courses we offer within the school, and we have a ladder progression, meaning that after this course you can progress to a PG Cert, a PG Diploma and an MSc in Applied BIM. But our cornerstone and foundational course before we move on to them is a BSc Honours in BIM, which is a 60 ECTSs and it's 1 year part-time. So let's have a look a little bit more of what that 1 year part-time will entail. So just to provide a very brief overview, the BSc Honours in BIM is a 1 year part-time skilling programme which addresses significant market deficit for construction professionals. We do this providing them with a multidisciplinary skill set in building information modelling within a multidisciplinary coordination context. There is a strong focus on improving the productivity of the construction sector through better multidisciplinary coordination, digital transformation, and through the application of lean principles, including utilising people's talent, skills, and knowledge, and reducing waste across deficits, overproduction, transportation, and motion. Building information modelling is becoming one of the most sought after skills within the construction sector. This is why this course is continuously funded by Springboard, because there is a significant skills deficit and it's also on a critical skills gap, which mean that this course is prioritised quite heavily by a number of different organisations across the sector due to the lack of professionals within it. So it's an absolutely perfect course in regards to meeting that undergraduate continuous upskilling through lifelong learning. The entry requirements for the course are a level 7 in a construction relevant degree, And also we accept applicants that have a level 6 national craft or with an equivalent, plus they must also have 5 years of relevant discipline experience. We also look at graduates or not graduates that have a significant or amount of industry experience that can apply to the required prior learning route. So we're quite open to working with people that may not have gone to college before but have gained a significant amount of experience within the industry. So we have particular routes for that where we might ask you to apply. We'll assess your CV with the program team, any previous qualifications you might have done, and then in addition to that, we might ask you to an interview where we then make a call in regards to if you we believe that you'll be able to complete the course successfully. The course is structured as followed. When you initially join us, you will be asked to pick one of 4 discipline-specific streams. These equate to 8 CTSs and are ran over 8 weeks. These are discipline-specific streams in architecture, construction management, mechanical, electrical, and civil and structural engineering. So you are coming into us with your base degree or your trade in these particular areas. And what we do is then work with you to develop a skill set in regards to the software and building information modeling processes associated with that particular stream. So you will learn software such as Revit architecture or MEP or structures. Robot analysis is another one, as well as Navisworks, and also looking at developing your skill set in Autodesk Construction Cloud, which you need for a further module. In parallel with that, you'll do your Digital Principles of Standards module, where you'll look at BIM within the Irish context, the international context, interoperability, standards and principles associated with BIM, such as ISO 9650, lean principles, and as well as sustainability initiatives and how they all tie into building information modeling. Once you've completed these 2 modules, you'll move on to your BIM Federation and Validation module. And this module involves you working within your multidisciplinary teams. So it'll be made up of the different discipline streams. And you'll be giving a real world brief to work on, an exchange information requirement document, and ask to develop a BIM execution plan and work within Autodesk Construction Cloud, which mirrors industry practice. In parallel as well, you'll work on your research skills module, where you'll develop a research skills proposal which you'll bring into semester 2. We also prepare you for in semester 2 to undertake a 15 ECTS, so a 8-week work-based learning placement. And we have a number of different avenues in regard to work-based learning. We have adapted this to students that have no BIM practice within their organisation, those that their organisation are only beginning to adapt BIM. So we have a number of different avenues to help them choose a particular avenue regarding implementing their work-based learning practice within the 8 weeks. We also have an alternative option called our Special Collaborative Project, where we house in TU Dublin through industry experts and academic staff for those that cannot find a work-based learning solution. So we have a solution covered for all aspects in regards to the work-based learning. Once you're in parallel with your work-based learning, you'll then move on to your final module. And this will be your dissertation module. And this will take all your skills that you've developed throughout the course of the honours degree. It'll take your technologies, your theory, your research skills proposed that you develop, and your work-based learning, where you'll be out in the industry or you'll be working on the Special Collaborative Project, and you'll deliver a academic level paper to conference level starter. And this paper, along with additional milestones such as interviews, midway presentations, will be supplemented through individual supervision from our academic staff, as well as having dissertation classes to assist you along the way. And you then submit that dissertation in late August. So semester one, just to clarify, you would be doing your technology module and digital principle standards and half your research skills, and then semester two, BIM Federation and validation, completing your research skills, and then in tandem doing your work-based learning and dissertation modules together, where you then submit your dissertation in late August, where we would then review everything in September for the exam board, so you can progress for October. So it's a very quick year. It's no doubt a tough year, but at the end of that, you have an honours degree in building information modelling. So absolutely worth all the effort and time that comes with that. So, what are my career opportunities? So, I would recommend at this point that you might just pause this webinar and just read the slide that we have here, because it's text heavy for a purpose. I just wanted to put across some of the key opportunities. And I suppose the predominant one is that the Irish public sector have implemented a BIM mandate since 2024, which will be rolled out over the next 4 years. And in order to meet that, there is a need and a concern that we do not have the BIM professionals in place to do this. The BIM is part of a critical skills gap, and what this course does is addresses that. We provide professionals that are ready to meet that criteria and that industry are really calling out for at the moment. As you can see, as part of the slide, up to 95% of graduates end up in either moving into BIM positions in alternative organizations or being promoted with their own organizations in order to drive on the BIM agenda, which is really just taking over the sector at the moment. So the schedule, uh, you are required to attend Bolton Street on a Friday from 1:30 to 5:30, and then 2 evenings online. Usually 7 to 9 online, 2 evenings a week. So that's 2 evenings a week online and 1 day in Bolton Street. As you move into semester two and move into dissertation module, the requirement to attend Bolton Street is less because the dissertation is delivered bi-weekly. You should also ensure that you allow yourself up to maybe another 7 to 8 hours outside of this to do self-directed learning, which is essential. So you probably would need to accommodate maybe 14 to 15 hours of your own time every week in order to undertake the course successfully. So the course, just to clarify, is 65% of the time online and 35% will be in Bolton Street. So just how to apply. If you're looking to apply, just go to TU Dublin's website and go to courses and type in TU174, or even do a Google search and put in TU174, and that'll bring you to the university landing page, and that will then direct you towards Springboard. What Springboard means is that the course is 90% funded for those that are employed and 100% funded for those that are unemployed. Additionally, if you have any further questions that hasn't been answered through this webinar, please reach out to any of the program team at bim@tudublin.ie. That's bim@tudublin.ie. Thank you for joining us, and I hope to see you on the course in the near future.